It was so scary for both of us.
It was really scary.
Steven said, "Heather, what do we do? He's not breathing."
I mean, he was so little, and his whole little body was just like contorting.
And he was completely blue, and we just didn't know how to help, what to do, what was going on with our baby.
It only really seriously affects small infants in the first year of life. So if they catch it, it's deadly for them.
We thought at first it was a normal cold, but the coughing attacks that he was having were tremendous. They were horrible. We took him into the ER immediately, and they screened him for everything under the sun.
So at first they didn't. They were like, "Oh, he's okay." You know, they really didn't know what it was because nobody knew what it was. And then this older doctor heard him cough, and he was like, "Wait a second."
So we stayed. You know, they admitted us the next morning. Dr. Schultz came to see us, and he finally got to hear a true attack, and he said, "Oh yes, guys, it's pertussis." And he goes, "You won't get the test results back for a couple days." He goes, "But that's what it is." And I remember thinking, what is pertussis? Don't we get immunized for that? But unfortunately, he had been exposed to it before his 2-month vaccination.
Whooping cough is caused by a bacteria called pertussis, and it's an infection that infects many thousands of kids across the world every year. We immunize them in the United States, so we don't see it as often here, but it kills probably 500,000 kids a year in the world.
He came in with severe coughing spasms, very lengthy, long enough that he would actually turn blue.
He was only like 2 weeks old when he came down with it, and I think that's why his little body had such a hard time combating it and getting over it, because it really was devastating and it was horrific to watch.
One person had to hold him because he would go into like these seizure-like fits because he didn't have any air. And so we would kind of be seizing, so someone would have to hold him, another person would have to hold the oxygen on him, another person would have to watch the clock.
Throughout the course of a day, he would have multiple episodes. One big spasm might last maybe 2 or 3 minutes, just without really cessation of the coughing, just that one gasp for air of the whoop, and then cough, 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 cough again for a very lengthy period of time, scary lengthy period of time.
They sometimes cough so hard that they cause themselves to have a brain hemorrhage or to bleed from their lungs, or any number of things can happen.
Poor guy, he was all smiles in between. I mean, all the pictures of him in the hospital are all smiles. The nurses always said, "He's so happy." Yeah, he's happy when he's not coughing.
He went through this period, which went on for several weeks, and in that time he required oxygen, he required breathing treatments, he required suctioning and close monitoring, and so he was able to get through that period and do well.
Fortunately, everything went okay. He was able to resolve the spasms on his own with just supplemental oxygen, and everything went great. So we're happy he went home, a healthy little baby.
It was because of everything that the Children's Miracle Network has provided that we were able to stay here in San Angelo at Shannon. You know, his condition was very rare, and we were able to stay here the whole time and have it treated at Shannon and never have to leave.
Children's Miracle Network has provided so many things for us here at Shannon Medical Center. They bought rocking chairs, wonderful rocking chairs for every single room, which is so helpful to our families. Because when you have a sick baby, sometimes all you can do is hold them and rock them. And it's very comforting for them and more comfortable for the parents. We have new suction equipment, we've got temporal thermometers, just loads of things that Children's Miracle Network has provided for us here that make our job easier and more comfortable for the patients and the families.
Children's Miracle Network has really been a great boon to the pediatricians and the pediatric nurses at Shannon, because we've been able to purchase equipment that we might not have necessarily had. We've been able to train personnel, send them off for specialized things that you know they might not normally have gotten. So it's just provided a higher level of care, I think, for the kids of San Angelo and at Shannon.
I think Rhetick is a miracle kid because he's a fighter and he's strong and because he made it. Please support the Children's Miracle Network.
Help a miracle kid like Rhetick.